Don't worry about
What it do?
These my dollars make it hurt.
It's your boy West Coast. So we got
Ladies and gentlemen, I don't have to say anything. I really don't. I don't have to say anything. I do have to say something because I see something already in the chat, and let me go ahead and settle this. Whoever Mr. Link Hollyfield is, let's get things right. It's not West Coast intro. You understand? It's mine. Ladies and gentlemen, this is
mine. Skyward to the death of me.
Like where's they gonna jam it up? This is the big time show intro. I'm the host today, so you got my intro. But nevertheless, this is all live show. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome once again to Cowboys Uncut, which is of course is West Coast show. But I'm hosting today, so here I am. Welcome to the show, everybody. On this holiday, it's really almost like a holiday. Most people are off work or getting ready to exactly get to cooking. Myself, I got to do it too. A little bit. Well, I'm not cooking today. It's too hot out here. It's 97 degrees.
Hey, real quick, I got a game. Listen to me. I want you to put your temperature in the comment box. Listen to me, but your temperature is the percentage that you believe that CeeDee Lamb will be a Dallas Cowboy this year. So I'm gonna tell you this right now. Wow. I have 103% chance CeeDee Lamb. Listen, I have 103% chance that CeeDee Lamb is gonna be a Dallas Cowboy this year.
Man, you don't put the heat index.
Hey, but listen to me. But y'all gonna see my Instagram, me whooping folk little kids' butt out here running. Our 103 ain't y'all 103. That's all.
No, sir. No, sir.
Y'all, our 103 ain't y'all 103. So when y'all see these kids running these laps on my Instagram, don't you think I'm out here child cruelty or nothing like that? Because my 103 ain't they in the shade right now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man. This is in the South. it is like we going to heaven if we don't get no water. You know?
Tamika said that he got 100% chance of being a Dallas Cowboy where she stay. Ooh. Roger Smith said he got a 95% chance in Atlanta.
What is it up there with you, angry Cowboy fan? Ain't nowhere in the world you chilling up there.
I mean, I'm
up north.
I'm definitely cool. We got an 80% chance up here.
Oh,
80%. Hey, it's crazy when you say 80%. You usually think like, that's pretty good. 80%. Ooh, that 20 is kind of. It's the 20% that scare me.
ladies and gentlemen, it is 96 degrees in Memphis right now, and I think the heat index is already 102. It's incredible.
So see, we got a 95% chance in Memphis. Okay.
All right, that's JV boy. He know because we here together. So you already know what time it is. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the show. We just talking right now, trying to everybody share if you don't mind. Hit that like button as you come in. Those of you that are on Angry Cowboy Fan channel, welcome. Of those of you, of course, that are on West Coast Cowboy channels, welcome. And then, of course, here I am. Those of you that are on the Big Time Show channels, we here again. We got one purpose, and that's to go ahead and give you some type of content as we get ready to, as we get closer to training camp. And as we get closer and closer to training camp, we still got some questions, a lot of questions. I'm quite sure we're going to go over that today, and as well as most of you have questions as well. What I want you guys to do is go ahead and let us get to this little one section that we need to get done, and then we're going to ask you guys to fill up some of the things that you may want to talk to us about, and maybe we can answer some of your questions. But first of all, in our little small production meeting, we're going to go ahead and talk about one thing. I'm sorry. Everybody knows West Coast. For those that don't know me, I'm Big Time. I think everybody knows Angry Cowboy Fan by now.
Yeah. I got my cheerleader in here, Eastside Harold's in the building.
He everybody cheerleader. So,
hey, come over to my channel, dog. We'll talk about that.
He just one of a kind. So, ladies and gentlemen, in our little production meeting, we came up with this little talking because we already know and we're about to go with it now, just to see what you feel about it. As you know, West Coast and I share the same favorite two teams from a different professional sports league. Of course, all West Coast stay in California, in Los Angeles, and here I am in Memphis. And we love the Lakers. It's just that simple. There's no other team. We love them. And there was big news that came out on yesterday with two James boys signing within the last 2 days, which is incredible by itself. LeBron James signed a 2-year, $102 million contract. And then Bronny James signed a 4-year, $7.9 million contract. So just to hear that, I mean, that'll never be done again, y'all. You just witness history, whether you like the James guys or not. It's history. The two men signed the contract. And since Angry Cowboy Fan is not a Laker fan, we're going to go ahead and start with the two Laker fans. Wes, you got the floor. Talk to us about what you're thinking.
I think, listen to me, I thought it was, at the end of the day, my thoughts as a sports commentator or a sports person is this. You see a lot of this in the NBA. I mean, Giannis's brother is on the Bucks right now. He don't even play. You know what I'm saying?
He's a cheerleader.
He's a big cheerleader. You go through college sports, you always find some of these.
Pause, Wes.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Pause.
Steven
Shepard. We appreciate your time in the building. We're going to go ahead and you the first person I done ever blocked. But we're going to go ahead and move you on, Doc. Thank you for, well, he gone now because I just blocked him. So forget him. Yeah, I don't play that.
You should have let me see the comment first.
Oh, but no,
I'm being honest with you, because he called us niggers, but I ain't gonna lie, I'm niggas, so I don't know who the hell he talking about.
I don't know.
I don't know who he talking about. I see all my niggas all the time. You know what I'm saying?
I don't play that.
He be like, Steven be like, there's some niggers over there. I be like, who Where they at? I
Yeah,
don't.
Where they at? Where they at?
You
there's
gotta put the A.
somebody that they just show you the desperation because they just watching, and then
Well,
all of a sudden they say,
my pastor actually told me that the word niggers mean it's someone ignorant. So I mean, you got a man up here that got a degree. You got a man right here that got a degree, and then I got a halfway degree from USC. I didn't finish. I ain't gonna lie, but I got one more semester, and I can get my AA, so I ain't tripping. But I'm still pretty smart. I'm far from ignorant. I raised a daughter that's going to UCLA. I'll take that for cream every day I say her. You feel me? So I ain't ignorant on here.
since I'm a pastor, I'm going biblical here because that's about the best as I can go. He'll make your enemy your footstool. So we're gonna step on you real quick and block you, and then we're gonna go a little bit higher. We appreciate all that like that, but we don't get down like that. At least on my show.
But yo, this
go ahead, Wes. I'm sorry.
This is what I say. There's nepotism all over the world, man. And I'm gonna tell y'all this right. I like the fact that racial comment came up because I'm gonna be honest with you, man. These situations only are a problem when it's black men that are doing it, bruh. Three black fathers that get harassed for how they read their son, and I'm just looking at their sons. Deion Sanders, all his kids are multimillionaires. All have brands. All of them. Say what you want to say. If this sports don't work for them, guess what? They have brands. They have things that are gonna. Their 18-year-old, 21-year-old ain't living with them. You know what I'm saying? LeBron James' sons, all his kids are multimillionaires within themselves.
Been millionaires. Been millionaires.
17-year-old son is a millionaire. Why? Because he has an NIL bill that's like 1.3.
Yeah.
Then think about this: LaMelo Ball, Lonzo Ball, the Ball brother. All three of his sons are multimillionaires, bruh.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell y'all this right now, bruh. What if you're a father? What are you doing all this for?
Yeah.
Why?
And that's the perspective you need to look at too.
Like, why are you? Listen to me. You're going to see my sons doing content on my page. You want to know why? Because at some point, West Coast Cowboy is going to go floating in the sunlight, and somebody's going to keep covering his team. You want to know why? Because Jerry Jones is never going to sell it, and just like Jerry Jones passed it to Stephen Jones, and Stephen Jones is going to pass it to that Gumby-looking dude that looked just like him with the big-ass ears. You know who I'm talking about. Wow. All them, listen to me. All them Joneses look alike. They all look alike. You know what I'm saying? Wow. He gonna listen to me. Do you honestly think the Cowboys will ever be for sale? No. Why you think these billionaires have like 50 freaking kids? Want to know why? Because it gives them more chances in case, because they know some of them are going to be losers, some of them going to be bums, some of them going to do stuff they're not supposed to, but they're going to get that one. They're going to get that Steven that they can lead the organization to. Bruh, what is we talking about, bruh? Everybody, if you're a Cowboy fan, you have no right to say nepotism, bruh. We are the definition of nepotism. Our owner is the GM. Our vice owner, I guess you say,
vice president and player personnel.
Is his son. So basically, nobody can fire nobody.
His daughter is in the marketing, I believe.
Everything.
Yeah. And then his Jerry Jones Jr., I don't even know what he do. But he's on the organizational chart. So it's passed down all the way through. So
let me tell you how nepotism's like this. Like my OG, he owns a landscaping business, right? If you had Jones at the end of your name, you would be the official landscaper of Dallas Cowboy. You would be cutting the grass in the morning.
Yes, sir.
And guess what? That's how it's supposed to be. What are you talking about, bro? If you drive down the street and you see a Philadelphia Eagles tire shop on the right and a Cowboys tire shop on the left, and you got a flat tire, your ass better go to that Cowboy shop first.
Yeah.
What happened to us? Listen to me. That's what it's always been. Taking care of yourself so you can pull the next man up. And I'll be damned. Listen to me. I'll be damned if I do all this to put my sons in a position and not be able to just be out. I'm sorry. I'm not saying I support it, but I'm saying like this, I would do it.
Yeah. What you think about it, ain't Cowboy fan?
See, growing up, it was weird because my brother was a stocky guy, so everybody thought he would play football, and me being the lanky one would play basketball. It's vice versa. I love football more than I love basketball. Basketball, I'll be able to watch like during the playoffs when things get intense. But as far as like the whole season, I don't really follow a team. But as far as LeBron James goes, I mean, he's such a cultural phenomenon that everybody knows LeBron James, everybody knows the name. But I'm starting to lean more towards that line. If you've seen the Dark Knight movie, Harvey Dent says a line and he says, "You either die a hero or you live long enough to see yourself become the villain."
Wow.
I honestly believe that LeBron is playing so long that a lot of people, including myself at times, have hated on him for no reason. Like the nepotism is just another thing to hate on him for.
Speak on it.
You know, so like being the outsider looking in, that's how I truly feel. And I'm like, LeBron, I mean, I know for the love of the game, you have been here since high school and everything, but for the love of the game, preserve the legacy that you have.
Mm-hmm.
You know, because if you keep going, you're just going to and missing the playoffs or missing the championship where you are supposed to be, where you were in your heyday. Like you're just going to dumb down your legacy even more. So I think like maybe after these couple years, you know, usher your son into the game, you know, leave him comfortably and say the franchise is yours and move on.
Well, the thing about this, they signed LeBron for a 2-year deal, player option and no trade option, and then they gave his son 4-year deal. You know what I'm saying? So they, you know, to a degree, they're expecting Bronny to be here. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Let me
That's my tidbit on it.
it's the thing about this is it's so many angles that you can go with it. And it just really depends on your angle going to be determined how much you like LeBron. It's just that simple. But one angle that mostly everybody should appreciate, and that is from the father perspective. He's doing what any of you would do. It's no question about it.
Y'all go fishing with your son. Y'all go play baseball. Come on, bruh.
Your job as a father, as a father is to take care of your family. And here's the thing about parenting. Parenting never stops. I don't care how old your children get. Yeah, one of these days you're going to kind of let your hands go, but it's going to come a time, even in their adult age, and everybody here knows this, that you're going to need your daddy or your mother or your whatever the case may be. You're going to need them at some point in time. And my father told me this, and you know, my father, thank be to God, my father is still living, 73 years old. My mother's gone on to be with the Lord. But my father told me I was 22 years old when I had you. The age difference never changes. It never changes. So, and now I'm 51. It makes no difference. He still got that 22. And I mean, I don't have to go to him, of course, like I went to him earlier. But when I need him for anything, our daddy still can handle it. Whatever the need be. This man, LeBron, man, it was already handwritten a long time ago. Despite what a lot of people just don't think. Here's the part nobody giving Bronny credit for. He wasn't given a high school All-American thing.
Damn sure wasn't giving a McDonald's All-American
He
either.
wasn't given a McDonald's All-American. He earned it. He earned it. LeBron didn't play for him. He wasn't the number one high school player in the country like his daddy was, but he still was considered one of the best. He earned his scholarship to USC. So the idea that this kid can't play, or the narrative, no, he just ain't LeBron. And unfortunately for him, he's gonna be compared to it because he got the man last night. Got his name. So that's just a natural comparison. But as far as what LeBron has done, every move this offseason so far has been designed to make sure, and you can call it selfish or whatever. You might say it's selfish because LeBron said, hey, he want to play with his son. Everything that got put in place. But here's the thing. The reason why y'all really don't like LeBron, because I know it's some here like that. You don't like because he got that type of power. And there's only been a few guys in the history of the league that had this type of power.
The history of sports.
I mean, history of sports. It ain't nobody in baseball ever had this. Nobody.
And think about this. What that also does is it solidifies that LeBron's daddy, bro. That's what it is, bro.
It's bottom line.
Like LeBron is daddy. And I'm gonna keep it real with you guys. Like, this wasn't even the first move. You know what the first move was? And then after this, we'll segue into some Cowboy stuff, because listen to you. The funny thing about it is a lot of y'all have used this same mindset when you judge Dak. But I didn't bring that up. It was a coincidence.
You did say that.
I knew LeBron had this power in the bubble, bro. I was watching a documentary, right? And and it was the Miami Heat, right? And it wasn't Jimmy Butler, but it was the other dude the other star player that's on the Heat. And they were not Wade. The other, it was
Bosh.
No, this was in the lockout. Not the lockout. This was during the COVID season.
Jimmy Butler.
No, not Jimmy Butler. It was the other one.
Bam.
Yes,
Bam
him.
out the ball.
Yes,
yeah.
He said this, and it just, when he said this, I was like, damn, LeBron is that dude.
Yeah.
He said this right here. He said when the bubble happened, right, and they were trying to decide if they were going to play or not, he said we were all waiting around to see what LeBron was going to do.
Yes.
If LeBron played, we were all going to play.
Yes.
If LeBron didn't play, and I'm going to be honest with you, if LeBron would have said that he's not playing in that COVID bubble, bruh, nobody would have played.
Yeah.
Nobody would have played, bruh.
Yeah. And what player, since you went that route, and I know we're gonna move to Cowboy stuff, y'all just be patient with us, but this is good content here. What other player or players can pull off and tell and ask the president of the United States and they can have a meeting with him? That's what happened. If y'all remember, Barack Obama at the time got involved, and the meeting was with LeBron, Chris Paul, I almost want to, well, it wasn't Carmelo, but it was with LeBron, Chris Paul, and I think on phone with Steph Curry. LeBron had their main phone number in his phone. Come on now, that's power. And then I want to address this real quick. Michael Johnson, you said it don't have nothing to do with power. Well, when it comes to LeBron James is more powerful than Jeannie Buss, because LeBron can hire and fire a coach. Mm-hmm. LeBron can obviously get who he want drafted to the team. LeBron can kick off some teammates if it's not there, and is nobody. You know, you got to go back to Magic Johnson when he first started with the Lakers. That's I remember that quite. You know, I remember that because I was old enough to remember it. Magic had that type of control. Michael Jordan had this type of control. But notice the names I'm calling. I'm talking about transcendent type guys. Whatever sport you want to go to, it's not many people that had this type of power. LeBron has it, man. It's really the truth. But I'm gonna tell you who don't have the power, because I heard what Wes said. That transitions us to the Cowboys. As much as we like to say Dak got the leverage, he might have a little leverage, but he ain't got no power.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna go on and say that now. There's nobody on this team that has power. They may have slight position, but they don't have power. It is a difference. Go ahead, Angry, because you've been quiet. Go ahead and crank up on that. Just so we can go ahead and say it.
Nah, I'm just listening, but yeah, at the end of the day, the organization has the power, because I mean, they can be, Dak could come to him and be like, yeah, I'll sign for $50 million, and they'd be like, nope, we don't want you. You're gone. So at the end of the day, the organization has the power. But I was actually working on a video, and just this hypothetical situation. I mean, I know it's not going to happen, but what if all three of them were to hold out?
Checkbook gonna fly.
Like, if all three Dak, CD, and Micah held out. They didn't come to training camp. Like, Dak and Micah showed up to the OTAs. Well, Micah not so much as Dak, but what if all three of them just held out and said, you know what, we're not gonna play until you pay us? Oh man, you're talking about, oh man, it would be like everything would cease.
It will force the hand though.
It definitely would.
It will force the hand. Somebody will get paid. That's what. In other words, what if Dak, CD, or Michael, or any one of them did what Zach Martin did last year? What would happen? All we know is the bottom line is that Jerry pulled out that checkbook right then, even though he said, "Look, I'm not doing this, I'm not doing that." But the season, look, they kept getting closer to week 1, and they knew they couldn't go to war without Zach Martin. And so what they did, they had to bow down to the demand. Now, somebody may say that's kind of power. I would say that's a moment of power that he had, but it got done. So to me, to answer your question, Aaron Cowboy fan, I think they would force the hand of Jerry to go ahead and write a check. What do you think about what Angry talking about, Wes?
That boy Kanye said it best. No one man should have so much power. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna tell you another moment when power, man. I'm gonna tell you it's dope moment, man. You go watch that Malcolm X movie when they marched on the police station.
Oh my God!
And then Malcolm X walked up there, and the police officer told him, "Man, y'all gotta leave." And then Malcolm X looked at what it was like 1,500 men all in straight lines, and he just went like this, and everybody and starts smashing off. And the police said that police captain looked at him, and while everybody he was smiling, but the one smart captain looked at him. He said, "No," he said a bad word, but he said should have that much power. And from that moment right then, the United States government was after his ass
immediately. Yep.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you another situation like that. Y'all remember in the movie American Gangster when Frank Lewis's wife bought him that big old chinchilla? Oh yeah, and he had better seats than the mob.
Oh yeah.
And what did the Fed say right then in that moment?
Time to bring him on down, Doc.
Who has power like that? Where he puts the Italian mob on the second bench and he's sitting in the front. And that's why they went and got Frank Lewis.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna tell you, Dak ain't got that type of power.
No.
And I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't think anybody, because like this is the thing. LeBron doesn't have that power because of marketing. LeBron does not have that power because of like how many shoes he sold. LeBron doesn't even have that power because he's LeBron. LeBron has that power because when you talk about him, you got to discuss if he's one of the top 5 players to ever play. So it's like, this is like, let me get one of them that look good. Give me one of them, green one. So I'm gonna tell you this right here. This power is very much earned. You know when I think of power like this, Tom Brady's the only person I can think of that power like this. And you know what? When he had power like this, he also had 6 Super Bowl rings.
Yeah. And he definitely had that type of power when he went to Tampa. Yes. He had that. I don't think he had it at New England though. Yeah. But he never really challenged it. He never challenged the power until Belichick wanted to get rid of him for Garoppolo. And then Brady went behind his back and went and talked to Mr. Kraft. And then he had to fry Belichick for saying, no, you ain't getting rid of him. No. You ain't getting rid of him. He's staying here. You know what I'm saying? But when he went to Tampa, Brady had full, he was going down the list of who
power
he wanted.
Autonomy.
Well, yeah.
Power and autonomy.
Well, and they changed the whole offense. They brought his offense down and changed everything. So I agree with you. In Tampa, Brady did have that. No question about that. No question. But Dak, I think that's interesting. Dak, number one, Dak not gonna hold out. We know that because Dak was there in minicamp, so we already know that. However, we do know, or you'll be crazy not to think that CD will not be there if not a contract is signed. Let me ask y'all this question. everybody knows the production of CD. Everybody. And if you say he's not productive, then I ain't gonna block you, but I'm not gonna recognize your comment. Good Lord. So he's productive. All pro wide receiver 2 years in a row. Led the league in receptions, as we know. 1,500 yards. CD is a dude. Ain't no question about that. Now let me ask y'all this question. Cause see, y'all get real funny. Cause I want to ask the chat this. I ain't asking y'all. Cause I already know what angry Cowboy fan gonna say, and I already know what Wes gonna say, and we all gonna say the same thing. But let me see in the chat. Cause this is our show. Everybody show together. Would you be mad if CD didn't show up for training camp? I mean, without his contract, I want to see what some of y'all gonna say. Cause see, I remember when we started asking about Dak not showing up, y'all was saying like, "Hey man, Dak should hold out for nothing and all that." So I want to know: do y'all believe? I want to know: will y'all blame CD if he is not there at training camp? That's what I want to know. Thank you, Sterling. Too. I already see you. Okay, I'll be mad at Jerry, but go ahead, Wes. I mean, I know.
Hey, switch. Michael Jordan Johnson's comment, but
Michael Johnson.
This is what I say, man. I'm not gonna blame any man for doing what he feel he got to do, as long as it don't pertain you putting your hands on me. Other than that, man, do what you got to do, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because listen to me, they could have did what they were supposed to do to protect themselves, but they chose not to. So listen to me. You can't like it'd be so funny, right? Because people get mad because the Cowboys, the players be like, "Damn, Jerry can do that. Okay, well I can do this." You can't get mad for people for getting smart. You know what I'm saying? Like to a degree, I think fans are mad because players actually started like reading the contracts and started like actually pay. Like let me give you a great example. Randy Gregory. Now, it's a bad example. Why? Because he didn't actually turn out to be what everybody expected. But example is his contract. Everybody get mad at Randy Gregory because what? Because they read the actual contract.
Yeah.
Right.
Like they read the contract and saw that there were stipulations that weren't normal in the actual contract that another team was willing to do. The Cowboys did it after they what? But I'm gonna tell you what the Cowboys did. They put it in there. His agent saw it and was like, "Wait, what the hell?"
Yeah.
You know what the agent said? We're not gonna deal with you because you tried to do what? You tried to get over on us.
Yep.
You tried to get over. You were thinking that we didn't what? We weren't gonna read the actual contract.
Yep.
So listen to me. We got to stop getting mad for these players watching the Jones screw other players and being like, okay, I'm going to make sure I pay attention when they do me.
Yeah. It's almost like they mad because I'm not going to let you do me like you did everybody else. And people would think, well, you should, because that's what you're saying. If you have a problem, you're saying you should be there. You signed the contract, you should be there. And I'm like, oh, okay. Go ahead, Angry Cowboy fan. What you feel about it?
I just don't see how people can be in somebody's pockets to begin with. I don't see how somebody who has never put on cleats and stepped on a professional field will tell another person that has done that what they should be making, if they should be showing up to training camp and things like that. I don't get it. That's, and then the fact that people will say that, this, that, and the third, they need to be making this, they need to take a pay cut and stuff like that. Like, yo, if you're getting work done on your house or whatever, you going to tell a contractor that he should take a pay cut because you think that his work should be a little bit cheaper than what it is? You going to go into
After you agreed. After you agreed,
yeah, you're gonna go into the store, get a steak, and be like, man, I don't think that meat is worth the price that they're asking for, so I'm gonna get it for a little bit cheaper. No, the market is the market. So just like the quarterbacks, the market is the market. The receivers, market is the market. If CD Lamb, if they're not gonna commit to CD Lamb, there's no way in hell that CD Lamb should be committing to this team until they pull out all the stops and say, here, you are secure for the next 4-5 years.
Angry. Say that one more time. Because for some odd reason, Cowboy fans think that when when a couple gets married, that only one person has to be, in the actual marriage.
Right.
Like Listen, when Dak signs a contract, he's agreeing to be the quarterback for the next years. The Cowboys are also saying we're agreeing that we want you to do that.
Yeah.
This is a joint agreement.
Right. Two-way
This
street.
is something this isn't Dak shoving him a contract and saying this is what I'm going to do. And this isn't the Cowboys shoving you a contract and saying this is what we're going to do. No, you guys have to mutually agree, and then two signatures have to be on that same contract.
Right.
Yeah.
So when people tell me, oh, the Cowboys I don't think they really believe in Dak. I can't believe them. You want to know why? Because they put themselves in a no-trade contract.
Yeah.
They put themselves in a no-tag. The Cowboys put themselves in this position.
Yeah.
They could have just not signed it.
Right. And
So
then we
how can you be then mad at a player for exercising? Think about this. It's within CeeDee Lamb's contractual right to hold out.
mm-hmm.
Is there a negative stipulation for it? Yes, there is. Because we can't pay you if you're not at work.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like that makes sense. So yes, there's a negative recourse, but he is within. Think about this. Do you hear about are the Cowboys going to sue CeeDee Lamb?
No, sir.
Why? Because it's in his legal right to hold out.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Why didn't they sue? Why didn't they sue? Listen to me. Why didn't quick question. If you hold out from your work, is you getting fired? Most likely.
Oh, yeah.
Immediately.
You don't know why? Because you're not on a contract.
Yeah.
There's a difference. Everybody gets our jobs mixed up with theirs. That's not the same, man.
Yeah.
It's not the same.
Right.
So,
Yeah.
I mean, at the end of the day, I say how it is. These owners been smart. You can't get mad that these players are finally getting wised up and saying, oh, I'm not going to do that.
Mm-hmm.
And
then
guess what? Go ahead.
And then on top of that, they want them to take pay cuts and everything like that. But the people that are asking these players to take the pay cuts are the people that's paying the full price for the jersey, wherever they get the jerseys from, wherever they get the hats from, wherever they get the tickets from. You paying full price for all that, but you expecting the player to take less? Why? I figured people, fans would be more on the player side as far as pay and getting the contracts and stuff negotiated. But it seems like there's a select few that are with the organization.
Yeah.
Isaiah said Texans play their players well. You've only had like two. And you know what I'm saying?
He said, hush, son.
Yeah,
You ain't on the you're not on our level to you be talking about the Texans got players. I don't know about one of y'all. You ain't got nobody. And your time coming when it's time to play CJ Stroud. So you just hold on just for a second. You see, that's when the person on the outside looking in trying to get involved. You know what I'm saying? Like TLC, screwed.
That's little brother.
I will say this though, Dallas Cowboys, y'all ass better beat the Texans, because if not, oh my God, we're not gonna be able to hear the end of it.
Oh my God, Eastside gonna be on. You think he on your show now?
I'm just gonna come on the show and I'm gonna just be like, Eastside, you got to until I finish smoking this blunt. Go ahead, and I'm gonna just let you do your thing, and bend nobody. And guess what? I'm gonna tell him, bend nobody, don't nobody touch him.
Yep.
Yeah.
Because that's how I feel when the Cowboys talk all this crap and then mess around. Well, we've been doing good versus California teams, so praise the Lord.
Yeah.
Especially playing in California, we've been doing pretty good. So salute.
Yeah, and I'm gonna give a precursor now when we do play the Texans, because he'll be on everybody's show when everybody giving the whole week worth of analysis and predictions and all that type of stuff. Let's just make sure that when the Cowboys beat y'all, the same way you showed up during the week, like you show up now, make sure you show up when we beat your brains out now. That's the only thing I'm gonna say, because we're gonna be looking for you.
Texas ain't been winning games in a long time, and he been here for a long time. So I actually think win or lose, he'll be here. He kind of losing. He kind of got that down pat. He's new to that winning thing.
He's a dedicated loser.
Hey, it's that whole winning thing is kind of new to him. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The Texans win, and he be watching Cowboy content like Eastside.
Lord have mercy. Let me
this week. Go watch your stuff. Oh, I'm supposed to go watch. Yeah. Go watch your show. Oh, so when we win, I'm supposed to watch Tex. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. I can't believe it, man. This is the first time I've seen it. I just want to say it. Cocky Apparel. Cocky Apparel is a Dolphin fan in here. I ain't never had no Miami Dolphin fan on the show. Wow.
Yeah.
We appreciate you showing up, Cocky Apparel. Cookie,
Yeah.
whatever you are, Cookie apparel. That's awesome.
He said, hey, first off, when I say Cali, we are not talking about the San Francisco 49ers, bro. That is Northern Cal. That's a whole different state, bro. When I say Cali, now why you listen? When I say Cali teams, you honestly think I'm thinking about the Sacramento Kings?
No.
Look at me in my camera right now. When I say Cali teams, do you honestly think I'm talking about the Sacramento Kings too?
Yeah. No. Sacramento, the capital in California too, right?
No, bruh.
What is the capital in California?
Sacramento.
That's what I said. The capital of the state of California, but nobody think about Sacramento. It's L.A.
When you say California, that's when
LA.
you stayed in. You know what I'm saying? When you say Cali, you're talking about the warm part of California.
Yeah.
They wear jackets all day up there. You know what I'm saying? Peacoats. You ain't never gonna wear no peacoat in LA. Never.
Yeah.
That's a whole different type of dude up there.
Yeah, I gotta come out to LA.
Yeah, you gotta come out.
I've always wanted to come out to LA.
Bruh, LA and San Francisco and Northern Cal, it's night and day, bro. It's like a totally different state, bro. And I'm gonna tell you, the one reason I believe it is because of the water and the weather. It's cold up there all the time. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I saw something interesting there. And you know what? I'm gonna go back.
Tommy, you know you my boy. I'm just playing with you though.
Let me go back to Cocky Apparel. Let me ask you this, Cocky Apparel, because we're glad you joined the show. I've never seen you before.
Hey,
I don't know if you joined on West Coast show or Angry Cowboy fan, whichever one you show up. I want to ask you a question because your quarterback is coming up as far as being paid. I want to know what you feel about Tua and his case because the market, just goes up. Are you comfortable with Tua being at least, since Trevor Lawrence got 55, is it safe to say that Tua can ask for 56? So let me ask you this question. Are you comfortable with Tua getting paid 52? I'm just going to knock it down some. Are you comfortable with Tua getting paid $52 million? Let me just, if you're still here, Cocky Apparel, answer that question. I would like to know because your guy's next. And I'm just gonna go ahead and just say it, not to be argumentative or anything like that. Dak Prescott is better than Tua. And I know it's a market thing, but I would just like to know what you think about him getting $50+ million with Tua. I'm looking for your comment. Matter of fact, everybody, do y'all, we know what the market is. Oh, okay, there it is. All right. So Cocky Apparel says she's not, or he's not comfortable. He says he still needs to win a playoff game. So you're really not worried about where the market is per se. You're worried about production. And I guess you're saying production is, of course, you got to win a playoff game. Okay, I'm cool with it. What y'all think about that? So I asked y'all to that. Do Tua deserve at least $52 million?
At least $52 million. This year he'll be able to show it because he got some weapons down there this year. So he'll be able to show whether he's worth that $52 million. But if they got to get it done this year, I'd say secure your man. Secure your man for 4 years.
It's crazy. It's crazy how like Tua gets more receivers and then people are okay with paying him.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Whereas in like, because you look at our wide receiver core outside of CeeDee Lamb is nothing where the Miami Dolphins is. Their third receiver is Odell Beckham. And think about this. Dak will have less, and like you would think that it would be harder for Dak to show that he's with the money than it is. Because think about this. Dak might not even have CeeDee Lamb theoretically.
Yes. Yes.
Y'all talking about if Miami lose their number one receiver, man, you got Odell Beckham as your third. Come on now.
Right.
Yeah.
So
Odell can still hurt.
And think about this. The Miami Dolphins will stack the team with good wide receivers, then pay the quarterback and tell him, go prove me you're good. The Cowboys give you nobody, a bunch of nobodies.
And say stay at your all-pro level.
Facts. And the one guy that you have, we're going to piss him off.
Yeah. Yeah.
Listen to me. I'm going to tell you this right now. Players who hold out, do training camp, either get injured or they have the minute they don't have good seasons.
Yeah. And when we start talking about injuries, we done seen it too many times where people have the hamstring injuries for some reason, or tweaking the ankle for some reason once they miss training camp. That's what we usually see. Not speaking that on CD, but that's what usually happens. The bodies are in shape, but it's a difference when you start really going hard in football.
Somebody says you can't pay a wide receivers if you're paying $55 million on one player. Yes, you can.
Yes, you
What are
can.
you talking about? Philadelphia Eagles are doing it right now.
Yes, you can, Steve.
We need to stop this old school ideology. The NFL just signed a $1 billion deal, bigger than TV. They're going to streaming. Listen, everybody's about to get paid, bruh. Everybody's getting paid. I'm gonna tell you the only people that's not getting paid, us, content creators. You know why? You wanna know why? Because the NFL just realized, damn, that guy West Coast is kind of kicking up over there. I wonder what happened if we got on YouTube. And that's exactly what they're doing. Hi, NFL. The NFL is about to be on streaming. They about to be doing the exact same stuff. If you notice, they already doing watch parties.
Definitely.
Who invented the watch party? Not Peyton Manning and his brother.
Bro, no, not Kevin Hart.
Like, bro, like who thought of the idea of, maybe we should watch a game and then talk about it and have a good time while we watch the game? I've been doing that since 1972. Easily since 72. 73 was a little hard because, we didn't have cable back then, so I had to really figure it out. But I've been easily doing that since 1972. Guess what the NFL did? They Drake did. Same thing Drake do. They watch the youngers get on it and then they bubble it. They are making money. Listen, it is
money making machines.
You know what's crazy? I'm gonna tell you how dope it is that the NFL is. We are literally 21 days away from the Dallas Cowboys being in training camp. I'm gonna ask you guys a question right now. What day this year did it feel like football season was over? Bruh,
It really
football season ain't no football season. It's football year, bruh.
Yeah.
Oh,
Really
you know.
The only difference is they only play for 6 months. But NFL is 365. Think about this, bro. You don't even need an NBA team no more. You don't even need a baseball team no more. Why? Because you can literally watch NFL all day, bro. Listen to me. We kept you guys maintained all through this time. Like, it wasn't as bad. We got all the way through June, bro.
Yeah. The truth be told, everybody's channel, at least within our little family group, and I'm talking about, West, an angry Cowboy fan, Henny, landlord, boss, law, Tuck,
Hey, Drew, I'm sorry. Drew, go find. Hey, listen, Drew, whenever you get these amazing stats on Dak Prescott, and in context, you need to also bring up the other quarterbacks too. Because I'm going to tell you what people will do. Guys like Drew, they will sit up and they will bring all these amazing stats, all these stats that they can diminish Dak Prescott, but they won't actually look at other quarterbacks versus two, because there's only one quarterback right now that's active that has a winning record versus winning teams. You know that is Patrick Mahomes. That's it. That's it. And I'm going to tell you something. Because of the division that he plays in, he also plays the least amount of teams with winning records too. Yeah. You want to know why? Because he don't have the Eagles in his division. Last time I checked, the Eagles was going to the playoffs just like us. Yeah. He don't got Washington in his division. Last time I checked, at worst, without even a good-ass quarterback, is still trying to put it on you. Washington don't get eliminated until like week 9, week 10. It'd be the Giants that be, Washington's usually like around week 10, they're eliminated. Giants be eliminated by week 7, I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, exactly.
What I'm saying is they're not competing against that.
My only thing to Drew is this. Since obviously you're not a Cowboy fan, I know that because soon as you popped in the chat, Eastside Harold just so glad to see you. So I already know you're not.
What's up, Drew?
Yeah, I already know you're not a Cowboy fan. So here's my question to you, Drew. Since you throwing that out, see that right there. First of all, let's be factual. Even though what you put down is factual,
the numbers factual.
The numbers are factual, but that's not the whole story.
Facts.
See, when you evaluate a quarterback, you gotta mix it all together. So you can't eliminate the part, of course, that you don't want to give him credit for. But here's really my question to you, Drew. What is the alternative? Because and that go for any Cowboy fan. What's the alternative? What are you gonna do? The Cowboys don't want to pay big time quarterbacks. We know that. They don't want to pay that money. So what is the alternative? What, are we getting a bridge quarterback? Please don't say Trey Lance, but you're not a Cowboy fan, so you probably would wish that on us. But Trey Lance is not the answer, as we all know that. He's not the answer for the team that he just left. So I don't know what is the alternative if you're gonna tell me not to pay Dak. Go ahead, Anchor Cowboy fan.
Bro, there is no alternative. And you know, people will try to use that reverse psychology. Oh, I want you to keep Dak. I want Dak to be a Cowboy for life. Dak puts a loss on you every single year. Every single year. With Dak being the quarterback, with Dak not being the quarterback, you only won one in your season's NFL existence.
Mm-hmm.
So let me stop.
I appreciate your comeback. I see you said that's not my problem. I want Dak to be a Cowboy, so that's being sarcastic. Drew, the Eagles have the best quarterback in the division. Okay, I don't want to get into that, but last time I checked, Jalen Hurts only had one good year. One. That's just one. So Dak has had several. Speaking of which,
I mean,
Jalen
Hurts also has enough stats to qualify as a running back. So you know what I mean, it is.
Yeah, I mean, come on, man.
And
one good year. I mean, come on.
I'm gonna tell you this right here. And I will always say this about Jalen Hurts and the Philadelphia Eagles, their offense is better suited for a Dak than it is a Jalen Hurts.
Right.
Oh,
you're paying $50 million for 2 wide receivers, and then listen, the Eagles. I don't want to go through this again, but the Eagles have a top 5 paid quarterback. They have 2 top paid
offensive linemen.
They have 2 top paid wide receivers. They have a top 4 paid tight end.
Yep.
And then, Saquon Barkley. He's top 5 paid running back. That's 7 out of the 11 positions on offense.
You talking about stacking the deck? There you go.
Also, talking about NFC Championship. This league is not, I'm going to say this for all the fans out there who don't know. The league is not predicated on participation awards. You don't get nothing for going to the NFC Championship and winning or losing. You have to lose. You have to win the game that's after that.
Hey, but you know what, AC? You know what the problem is, though? The problem is they ain't never had it, so they don't know that, though. They don't know that. See. That's the good thing about being nice to San Francisco 49er fans every now and then, because every now and then you be like, hey, bro, you feel good to lose in the Super Bowl? I'm just saying, did you win? You felt good to win the NFC Championship game? Yeah. How long did that last? About 5 days. I'm going to give you an example. Cowboy fans, let's bring it home. Dak Prescott, for a whole week in the Dallas Cowboys, was told by the entire world, you have never beat Tom Brady. There's no way in hell. We were bro. The odds was again. I made $3,400 off that game. There's no way the Cowboys go into there and beat Tom Brady. No way. Odds, and we were the better team, better record, and everything. We went in there. Dak dropped his nuts on him. Also 5 touchdowns. Dropped his nuts on Tom Brady. Sent his ass home. Y'all wonder why every time Tom Brady, and I'm going to tell you, every time Tom Brady get on TV, he is going to take a shot at Dak Prescott. You want to know why? Because he retired your ass.
Quickly.
But let me finish this one thought. Cowboys beat Tampa Bay Buccaneers. How long did that feeling of victory last? To the freaking next week when you lost to the 49ers.
Yep. And yes,
winning the NFC Championship game and losing in the Super Bowl means nothing. You're gonna feel worse.
Yeah, you beat Tom in the Super Bowl, but Jalen Hurts didn't. Also, if the Dallas Cowboys were to make it to the NFC Championship, yes, I would be happy that we made it to the NFC Championship. And if we lost, the thing is, I would take the positive from the NFC Championship and ask, what can we build on that to get further? What can we build on that to get to the Super Bowl as opposed to the NFC Championship? So, yes, you're right. I would be happy if the Cowboys got to the NFC Championship.
And since Drew has come in acting like Eastside Harold, I'll go to this comment here. When he said, I know you don't want to go over it because Dak is overrated. He was talking about the numbers he put up. Well, the reason why we're not going to go over it is because you didn't put down all the numbers.
Yeah, you can't.
So you just gave the You just gave an overview. I think you said 22 and 25. You went to career. But what we're not talking career. We're talking just last season. So if you're going to go over last season and you're doing a proper evaluation of a quarterback, then you would have to include that he was the MVP runner-up last year. You would have to include that he led the league in touchdown passes. You also would have to include that he was the voted second team All-Pro last year. So only 2 quarterbacks that were All-Pro, and Dak Prescott was one of them.
Hey, Drew.
So you got to get a whole evaluation. Yeah, we lost and he lost, but to talk about Dak, which is last year, not a career, last season. What did he do last year? That's all I'm gonna say.
Hey, Drew, I want to see you're a very factual man. You're putting a bunch of factual numbers in there. I just want to ask you this question right now. What is Dak Prescott's record versus y'all? I just want you to put that in the comment box. I just want to see if you're gonna keep it 100.
Yeah.
I want to see if Drew keep it 100. Y'all see, hey, Drew, you represent the whole Eagle Nation right now. Let's see if Drew keeps it 100. Drew, what is Dak Prescott's record versus you?
Yeah, because he ain't had no problem.
No. Don't let him out. Don't let him out. No, we ain't gonna let him out.
Look up that number, Drew, if you don't mind, sir.
Listen, I need that. It's in Cowboy fans. Can y'all help Drew out? Because maybe Drew don't know. Like, let's let Drew. What is Dak Prescott's record versus the Eagles?
Career-wise, since you put up career numbers now.
I just want to know. Put that in the comment box for me, Drew. Because we can talk about all these other numbers, but put that in the comment box for me, my boy. That's all I want to know.
Yeah.
But hey, I didn't even realize you was an Eagles fan. You know what I'm saying?
No, I can tell. You can tell.
If I would have knew you was an Eagles fan, I would have engaged you like that because that was still very engaging. But I probably wouldn't have cared that much. You know what I'm saying? Because you got to think like this. If you're an Eagles fan, bro, that's like me arguing to a country friend that freaking Tupac's the greatest artist of all time. Like, bro, like you just weren't raised. You're not gonna agree. I get it. I get it, Drew. But I do know this. He says I'm here 9-3. Is 9-3 better than 2-5? I'll wait. What?
I don't know what he's. See, we just asked a simple question. We all said that your numbers are actually factual. We just want to know what the record of Dak Prescott is versus the Philadelphia Eagles for his career. And the only reason why we said career because you threw up career numbers.
He's kind of
so that's all I want to know. You know what has he done against your team?
It's kind of like that 9-3, but just add one. It's 9-4.
All right. Well, Drew, sound like to me, y'all, since Dak's so trashy, y'all sure getting beat by a trash quarterback. That's what it sounds like to me now. So, and consistently too, I may add. Consistently. So we, before you come sweeping up our door, you tell Jalen Hurts to try to figure out a way how you gonna beat the Dallas Cowboys. How about that?
Yeah, and I'm gonna just be real, man. Yeah, we lost a game. We lost a game that put us out the playoffs, but bro, y'all lost like 7 of your last 8.
Mm-hmm.
Like, what is you talking about, bro?
Yeah, didn't y'all just give us? I mean,
y'all lost like NFC 7 of your last 8, bro. We lost a game.
Yeah, what happened last year, Drew?
We were 8-1 going into the playoffs. We lost.
Talk about it, Drew.
Y'all was like 7, and y'all lost like 7 out of your last 8 games, bro. Like it was.
Yeah, talk about that, Drew. So that leads me to question: what in the world are you talking about?
Got sent home by Baker Mayfield, bro.
Yeah, what happened to y'all last year?
In a rebuild year.
He said that the Eagles are the Cowboys Super Bowl. No, actually, last year the 49ers was the Cowboys Super Bowl. But one thing that I do want to say, and I've said it on my channel before, is that Eagles fans truly believe that the Cowboys fan think the way that an Eagles fan thinks. We don't think about you like that. We don't think about the Philadelphia Eagles like that.
That's why you're watching our content, bro.
Yeah, y'all think about us. We don't think about y'all. We beat y'all all the time.
Think about this. You're arguing with Cowboy fans on a Cowboy show. Point proven, bro.
We don't think about y'all. We think about the 49ers over here. That's the team we worried about.
Listen to me. You ain't never going to see me up hanging out in an Eagles chat room like, what up? Never, bruh. And think about this. What is the chances? And I'm gonna tell you, that's how I say that Eagles fans are all closet Cowboy fans. Because listen to me, we only even talk about the Eagles when you guys bring them up. So think about this: there be shows where you guys watch that's 100% Cowboy content, and you just sit there and watch.
Yeah.
Like, bro, that's why I say, real talk. Since we do this for a monetary gain, Drew, the numbers say I need to be nice to you.
Yeah.
So Drew, I might mess around and make you a moderator around this mug because I love the way you support. I appreciate the way you support, man. Listen to me. I don't want no Eagles fan to think that you are not welcomed here. You know what I'm saying?
I was just asking the question.
I don't know what these guys are saying, but the algorithms say that y'all pay some bills around here. You know what I'm saying?
Let me, I was just asking a question. I was asking a question. If I came off sounding, controversial or confrontational, then I apologize to you, Drew. That's not the question. I just asked the question.
Don't be getting mad at my top fan. Don't be getting mad at my top fan, bro. You got a top fan.
I ain't getting mad at him. He on somebody's channel now because he's a paired channel. He was one of us now. I don't know who he with.
He was
ain't Cowboy, that's one of your people.
Nope.
No, he not. No, I'm sorry. No, he not. He's not with anybody. He's not with anybody. I see it now.
Hey,
so Drew, he just come in, I don't. But that just supports West's comment that he's not paired. He's not a subscriber to nobody's channel here, and yet he done found a Cowboy. Wait a minute. You know what, y'all? I'm sorry.
He on your show.
You know how he got in here?
How?
Yeah.
You remember now when he first came in, it was somebody that said, "What up, good? What up, brother?"
Mm-hmm.
It was Eastside. Eastside done tagged another fan that done brought him up in here. Just the haters. That's what it is. Because he's familiar with him. I'm blaming Eastside for that.
Wait, so I'll put you like this, man. You can lead him to water, but you can't make him drink, man. He been here 40 minutes, bro.
Wait a minute now. Hold up.
Man.
Wait a minute now. Here's another one. And he's paired with somebody. I don't know who Dennis Lumpkin is, but he's paired with, it's a Lion fan.
Oh, he's in mine. Hey, what's up, man? I like to see.
Okay, that's your people. I ain't gonna be rude. Hey, Dennis, thank you for popping in.
Yeah,
I don't know what's going on.
I tell you, I like to see other teams come to my channel and everything that give good insight, that give good knowledge about the game of football. I don't like the ones that, you got stuck, bang, bang, you got stuck. No. Let's build. We don't have to hate each other because we don't like the same teams. We can always build on the game of football.
And that's what we do. I'm enjoying this. But as far as the Eagles fan goes, and he's not the only one. Look, we'll see y'all twice, so we'll have plenty of time to talk trash and all that type of stuff. We gonna see y'all, so that won't even. That's not even discussion. And hopefully y'all can beat us finally. That's the only thing I'm gonna say. As far as the
hey, listen, you know what's crazy? We don't have an Eagles problem. I'll admit, we have a 49er problem. We got a 49er problem, but guess what? If the 49ers don't make the playoffs, we ain't even got to play them. And if we don't own a season, we ain't got to play them. But the Eagles definitely have a Cowboy problem. So sit your ass down.
They do. Yeah. The Eagles have a Dallas Cowboy problem.
Definitely have a Dallas Cowboy problem.
Yeah. It ain't no question about that. It ain't no question. I'm still looking for the part of how y'all lost all them games at the end of the year with all this talent that y'all got. I'm 7 in a row or whatever it was. It was mind-boggling to me. But we ain't got to worry about that. Let's close it out like this, y'all, because I got a bit of peel in my mouth, and this will be the last time because I know we got to get off. Let me ask y'all this. I want y'all to play I want y'all to be Coach McCarthy here on this. I want y'all to be Coach McCarthy. And I want to take y'all into the room where the whole team is for the first team meeting of this training camp. And I'm just saying that because all the yip and all of the drama that has went on, and Mike McCarthy is standing there. Well, you're standing there because you Mike McCarthy with your 1-year deal. Let's throw you in as well. What is he saying to the team?
What am I saying?
Considering all the drama that we done had all the non-signings and no free agency help and 1-year deals with 39 players. What are you saying to this team?
Well, first off, I'm walking in. I'm for sure gonna be smoking on something. Why? Because I'm only on a 1-year deal. What you gonna do? Fire me? So my shirt ain't gonna be tucked in. I'm walking in. I'm looking at everybody, all these people, and I'm gonna tell this right here. It's gonna be me or y'all. I'm straight up and telling y'all, it's gonna either be me or it's gonna be y'all. Let's go to practice. Ain't much. Listen to me. We on a 1-year deal. We ain't got much to talk about. They know what it is. Like either y'all gonna get fired or I'm gonna get fired, and I damn sure ain't gonna get fired. Ain't much to talk about.
I hate to do this, but if I'm Coach McCarthy, I'm going into that locker room, and if Jerry Jones and them ain't in there, I'm gonna point them out like, yo, all of you guys are on 1-year contracts. I myself am on a 1-year contract. We are going to have to do this without the help of our front office. We are going to have to do this with the guys that we have in this building. So let's go out there. Let's win this despite them.
I'm going to say this, y'all. I'm leaning toward West Coast on this because, to be honest with you, what can you really say? I mean, seriously. The respect, I don't know if it's really there. I'm not talking about they don't like him. I'm just talking about like you gonna have a player and there's, he gonna say something. They say, man, we ain't listening. You ain't gonna even be here next year. You know what I'm saying? That type of thing. Gotcha. I just don't. This is all part of the Jerry Jones problem. You see what I'm saying? He set it up this way, and I just don't know how many, that some guys will rally for a coach. If this would have been Dan Quinn, per se, I really believe the team would have rallied behind Dan Quinn because everybody want to run through a wall for him. You just don't get that same type of vibe.
I don't know. I do.
With you get that vibe. I mean, if I'm wrong, I just don't think they got that type of vibe for Mike McCarthy as a team as a whole.
I've seen different interviews. I mean, I've seen Micah Parsons an interview where he went to bat like he would run through a wall for Mike McCarthy, because Mike McCarthy, what Dan Quinn used to do for Micah Parsons, when Dan Quinn left, he was like, Mike McCarthy was right there to pick it up and keep it going. He was like, for that, he owes him a true debt of gratitude. Like, he sounded like he was ready to go to bat for him.
Yeah.
So I truly think that Mike McCarthy does have the majority. There may be a few people on the team that don't think that he can do it, but I think he has a majority.
Man, I'm gonna say it like this. This is 2024, man. They need to go to bat for their bills. They need to go to bat for that new section they just put on their house. They need to go to bat for that new kid they just had. Man, forget these coaches, bruh. Who gives a damn about these coaches? They're gonna come and go, bruh. You got generational wealth that's standing in front of you. And more importantly, guess what? We ain't always gonna be together anyway. We either trying out for the Dallas Cowboys or we trying out for a team next year. No matter what, good film is gonna help us all around. That's the mindset. Guess what? The Dallas Cowboys told us a long time ago that this ain't about we all love each other, kumbaya boo. They're not on that. Why? They don't even sign their current players. If they was on that, they would be on that. We wouldn't even be in this situation. So I'm not selling team. I'm selling selfishness. That's what I'm selling. Let's all be selfish about getting this goddamn bag next year. I'm trying to win a Super Bowl. Why? Because guess what? If the Cowboys don't pay me, somebody will. Hey, Dak, you need to ball out. You want to know why? Because if you win a Super Bowl this year and you ball the hell out, Cowboys may not pay. But guess what? Somebody will. And the famous words of Andrew Bynum, there is a bank in every town. You damn right there is.
Could you see?
Right there is.
Could you see if, and I'm not saying that I'm not going to be one of those delusional fans, but if they were to win a Super Bowl this year with McCarthy on a lame duck situation, with Dak in a lame duck situation, what would happen? What would Jerry do? Because, I mean, at this point, everybody talking $60 million for Dak Prescott. That's probably going to go up to about 65.
Oh, my God. Let me go ahead and just say this. If you're on 1-year deals, Mike McCarthy would probably be back if you had a choice. They would work out something for him. But Dak Prescott would be gone.
If you're Dak Prescott and you listen to me,
I would want to leave.
If you're Dak Prescott and you play on a 1-year deal
again, throw that in to West again,
and you win a Super Bowl for the Dallas Cowboys, you have to leave.
You have to leave.
You have to leave.
Yes,
I'm gonna tell you why. Because they said after 8 years that they did not trust you, and you gave them the ultimate. And think about this: how much would the next Super Bowl be worth? You just paid me $55 million for this one, so now you want me to go do it again?
Yeah. Let me.
Because this
I'm sorry. Go ahead, Wes.
This one wouldn't even count because I just won this Super Bowl just to keep my job. So now I gotta win another Super Bowl to do what? Get another contract? So you're gonna tell me every year? That's like, bro, listen to me. Men, we're all men, right?
Yeah.
But every night is not gonna be like your honeymoon. Like we know this, right? That's why they got the what? That's why they got. Hey, listen, official sponsor. We need to get it. Blue Chew, y'all tag Blue Chew. I don't need it, but somebody might like you might need it. You know what I'm saying? Tag Blue Chew. What does that mean? It help you for them nights where it's not like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He said, "But it's not like that."
See, this might have went over some people's head. You know what I'm saying? But it's all the same. It ain't gonna always be like that. So now you're telling me that the standard is a Super Bowl bruh, we are not the Boston Celtics.
The 60s.
Of the 60s. Nobody's doing that. No, teams are winning Super Bowls. Listen to me. Teams are winning Super Bowls and falling apart.
Thank you.
Want to know why? Because when you win a Super Bowl, it illuminates everybody. Yeah. Everybody now gets a spotlight. Mm-hmm. And guess what? Now everybody has an opportunity to do what? Get paid. Now I'm going to tell you, Cowboy fans, we're the only fan base that has been trained to believe that when you do good and you want to get paid for that, that's a bad thing. Like no other franchise, like everywhere else, when players get paid, they're celebrated. They're celebrated. Oh my God, they're celebrated. Listen to me. Eagles paid Jalen Hurts. Fans was not out here cussing and blah, blah. They weren't doing that. They paid 2 wide receivers. They fans was not, bro. They celebrated when Patrick Mahomes they celebrated. Listen to me. We all know Zach Martin is the best at what he does. Bro, he had to hold out. It was fans saying he should retire.
Yeah.
So it's like, my thing is this. If you're Dak Prescott and you say, because you got to remember, if you play on the 1-year deal, you're only playing on it because they said they do not trust you.
There you go.
So,
they don't value enough to do with all his other contemporaries got. They got their deals. Keep in mind, Wes, and I don't mean to cut you off, you jump right back in. But one thing that Wes did not say, Dak has already done this. So he's been around the block with these guys before. He's gotten franchise tag. He played on a 1-year prove-it year before. I mean, at some point, you got to say, look, I'm tired of being disrespected. So if he won the Super Bowl, I just say, hey, I'll be back for the parade. But right after that, I'm gone.
Stay here, bro. You can't stay here under that.
Okay.
But my thing is this: like, you guys, y'all see Dak, y'all seen him for 8 years, almost 9 years, with the injury and everything. Y'all seen his demeanor, y'all seen his intangibles, y'all see how he is in interviews. I wanted to be a Dallas Cowboy quarterback since I was a kid and all this stuff. I just think like Dak might be the last of that dying breed, that pocket quarterback, that loyalty quarterback, that if he won a Super Bowl this year, he'd be like, let's run it back.
Angry. I'm going to tell you this, though. I got to kind of give you some pushback, though.
You
want to know why? Dak don't trust these mother effers. You want to know why? Because Dak has a contract right now that says you can't trade me and you can't franchise tag me. Why does he have that in his contract? Because the motherfuckers already tried to do it. Because he knows they would do it. Listen to me. Dak Prescott can be that person. He can be the lamb. Because he has a wolf named Todd Francis.
There it is. There it is.
Todd Francis ain't bowing down for them. Bro, what is you talking about? Todd Francis got Dak prayed after an injury.
Mm-hmm.
He said, I don't give a damn. We're not coming.
And let me throw this in because it's like, y'all heard our analysis on that, but the same thing could be said for CD. If you got a problem paying me 32, between 32 and 35, you let me come out here and have another all pro season and then win a Super Bowl on top of that.
It's
The
40.
price just went up to almost 40. And there's no way in the world the Cowboys want to pay
And if he wins a
or
Super Bowl,
going to pay
he'll
a wide
he'll
receiver that type of
probably
money. So he'll be gone too.
And think about this. You'll be playing. Think about this. Dak win a Super Bowl next year. That means most likely he would be the what? Super Bowl MVP.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And then that also means he'd probably be an MVP runner-up, or Dak has the second best odds to win MVP next year.
Yeah.
So there's a highly chance that you'll be trying to re-sign Super Bowl winning, MVP, Super Bowl game MVP, and league MVP.
In other words, he bet on himself, and there you go.
Like,
That's if. That's it. And everybody in the chat, we saying, what if we won it?
And also think about this. The Cowboys are the only franchise that has a problem with paying people. You listen to me. If Dak Prescott is available and Jacksonville has Sunshine available, who do you think they pay? Exactly. You don't think if Dak Prescott was available and they could get them, you don't think they would have gave that money to Dak Prescott that they gave to Sunshine, who has given them nothing?
Right.
Yeah.
I'm just being honest with you. If they're walking down the store and they got $279 million and Dak Prescott is sitting there with his stats and Sunshine is sitting there with his stats, who you think the Jacksonville Jaguars pick?
Dak.
You want to know why they picked Sunshine? Because they want to know why? Because they didn't have no choice.
Yeah. They picked Sunshine. Because the price tag going to be so crazy if this happened. I mean, y'all, the $60 million would be like a bargain.
Bro, Dak is going to make 58 this year.
Yeah, I mean, it'll be a bargain.
And think about this. Tua's going to get paid before then.
Yes. Love.
Going to get paid before then.
Yeah.
Purdy's going to get paid.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's 3 quarterbacks.
Yeah. Quit. I mean, you're talking about real money. So it's going to be crazy, man. So
I'll take that. He said Dak is a poor man's Donovan McNabb. Donovan McNabb is a Hall of Fame quarterback. So you know what, Drew? I'll take that. And if he ain't in, he should be in.
Right. Like, just because your quarterback doesn't win the Super Bowl doesn't mean that he's not elite. Like, get away from the 4 and 3 letter networks, guys.
Yeah.
Ask Dan Marino that.
For real. Ask Warren Moon.
Like, a Super Bowl is an ultimate team accomplishment.
Warren Moon didn't win a Super Bowl either, but guess what?
But then you think about this. But then do we put Nick Foles up there as one of the greatest quarterbacks to ever do it? Right. He did. Trent Difford, they all won Super Bowls.
John, I see you.
You want to know why Trent Difford got to win a Super Bowl? Because he had a defense only giving up 16.9 points a game. That was called the Baltimore Ravens.
Yeah. He knew it. He knew it.
Hey, man, it's been a good ass.
No, yeah, I'm about to jump. Yeah, it's been a great show. Hey,
somebody said, is Jim Kelly not a good quarterback?
Jim Kelly's already in the Hall of Fame, so that's
he lost 4 Super Bowls.
Great quarterback, lost 4 Super Bowls.
Great quarterback, no doubt about it. This has been a great show, as Wes just said. We're gonna go ahead and get out of here. This has been a fire show. Appreciate everybody that's in the chat. Appreciate all of you guys hanging with us. I'm gonna go ahead and toss it around. Angry Cowboy fan, let everybody know where you are and when you plan on going live next time.
All right, you can reach me at the Angry Cowboys fan YouTube channel. Don't know when I'm gonna go live. I might go after the 4th. Everybody, I want you guys to know, if I don't see you before the 4th, may you have a happy 4th of July. Make sure that you use your fireworks and everything responsibly.
Don't Justin Tuck yourself.
You just read my mind. You just read my mind.
No, let me say it. I mean, I ain't gonna actually. I'm cancel proof. So don't you do it, ACF. You too young in the game. Don't do that. Don't do that. They might get you. I'm cancel proof, but you not yet. So go out my back door.
Right. Yeah. But yeah, I'll go live and we'll talk. And if you guys, my channel is all about building. Just like my man John said in the comment section, like, bring something of intellect to the table. Don't just come in to troll, because like Drew and Eastside Harold, you won't be able to see it. All right.
All right, appreciate it. Where you at, Wes?
Hey man, hey, listen to me. I want to shout out to all my fans, my supporters, my subscribers, and shout out special love to all my haters. Because I'm gonna tell you this: the Facebook algorithm, the YouTube algorithm, they don't know the difference, man. All they know is that somebody named Drew was lighting my comments up. So Drew, I appreciate you, dog. I appreciate you. Every time I'm going live, make sure you come back up in here. Listen to me, man. I have no problem with you guys repping your team. I don't have no problem. I love the banter. Listen to me. The day that an Eagles fan and a Cowboys fan agree on something, that's a sad day in America. You feel me? Or one of them ain't being real. I'm just being real. So one of y'all ain't being real. So because I typically disagree on everything that the Eagles have, except for y'all front office. Drew, I will tell you, y'all handle y'all front office. Y'all figured out the money on. Y'all figured that. So I give you a kudos on that. You feel me? And I can't wait to where I can be so happy where I just eat shit. You know what I'm saying? And that's when I win a Super Bowl. You feel me? Because that's what Eagles do when they win Super Bowls. They eat cow. They eat horse shit. That's a factual statement too. All right, but yo, it's your boy West Coast. You already know what it is, man. Make sure y'all tune in on all platforms, man. West Coast Cowboy, no matter where I'm at. All you gotta do is type in West Coast. That's it. Today's the 3rd. I'm gonna put on some still content. I don't know if I'll go live again the rest of the day, but I will be putting on some still content. But other than that, man, hey man, I appreciate everybody rocking, man. I'm gonna tell y'all, if you're an Eagles fan, listen to me. Drew, you know what you really need to do? I just popped in my head. You need to go start a YouTube channel, bruh. That's what you need to do. And all these Eagles fans that's hanging out in my show, guess what they could do? They can hang out on your show since you know so much. You know what I'm saying? Guess what? A couple days before the game, guess what, Drew? We're gonna have you on the show, Drew, and we're gonna talk about Cowboys versus Eagles, and we're gonna go back and forth. And that's what we're gonna do, and we all gonna get paid. You feel me? So since Drew know a lot about the Eagles fan, Drew, stop being lazy, and go start a podcast. What is you doing all this time? He gonna say it's coming. It ain't coming. If you got a cell phone in your hand right now, go live, bro.
He too busy on everybody else's channel to start.
It's coming, man. Coming.
Yeah, he ain't starting it.
Hell nah. We ain't on that. Go live. That's what we say. You disagree with me 2 times, you are officially okay to go live. Go live. Talk about it. I also want to hear about it. But yo, listen to me. I love all y'all. You already know what it is, man. We are literally 21 days from training camp, bruh. We are less than a month from seeing your Dallas Cowboys in helmets and shoulder pads, bruh. Listen to me. We're almost there. We almost there.
Yeah.
Almost there. We're almost there. Literally 21 days before the Cowboys are in California. I can't wait. Let's go.
All right. I appreciate that. Listen, mine is quite easy. Also, just go to YouTube or Facebook for now. I'm on Twitter as well and Twitch, but you can't miss me definitely on Facebook or YouTube. Just search out the Big Time Show. Search out the Big Time Show and just subscribe or like the show and turn on those live notifications. If you're on YouTube, hit that bell and just get the live notifications turned on, and that way it'll pop across your phone right on time. So you can't miss me there. Appreciate everybody that join in. Listen, for all of you, the Cowboy fans, if you're not subscribed to West Coast, I believe everybody's subscribed to West Coast. But if you're not subscribed to Angry Cowboy Fan, or you're not subscribed to the Big Time Show, you do us the honor of just giving us the honor of having a subscription. Just do that and follow us, and we'll all come together, of course, like we do here, and we'll go live. Ain't no telling who West Coast will have on here. This was just an idea. All 3 of us just popped on. Most of you know he primarily goes with Henny and Landlord, and so it just ain't no telling who. But West Coast go with everybody.
I go live with anybody. I ain't
he go live, exactly. So, but for me, my next scheduled live will be on Saturday at 3:00 Central Time. But I will be doing some type of little video or reel or unless something major happens, and then we will go live. But I'll be West Coast probably in the morning as well, not tomorrow morning. Speaking of that, everybody have a happy 4th of July. Please stay safe. Just do that, and don't get too hype about these fireworks. Now they'll take your fingers off. Don't get crazy. I'm just saying now that we go ahead, Angry Cowboy. I see.
And if you out there, because I know there's some people out there. If you out there and you discharge, you shoot your firearm up in the air, remember the bullet comes down.
Bingo.
Just saying.
Don't be a dummy.
Definitely. Don't be dumb. Be
Yeah,
safe.
you go to jail. You shooting fire. You shooting gun. You dumb enough to shoot guns, bullets in the air, man. Your ass need to go to jail. Them and drunk drivers, they got to go to jail. You driving drunk, your ass need to go to jail, bro.
Yeah, be safe. Drink. If you're going to drink, be
I'm calling the
responsible.
police on you if I see you swerving. Goddamn it.
Don't
hit me.
Yeah, you
Don't
ain't
hit
gonna
me.
hit me. Because I'm gonna tell you, the only people that survive be the drunk driver. You know what I'm saying? 19 people didn't crash and 52 people didn't pass, and the only person getting out talking about, oh damn, I didn't just spill my drink. You know what I'm saying? Hell out of here, bro. Your ass need to go to jail. You know what I'm
Be
saying?
safe out there, y'all.
I'm
Whatever you
telling
do.
And
Be
Drew,
safe with us, and then come back on probably that Friday morning. And probably me, West Coast, and whoever else will be with you on that Friday
Hey,
afternoon.
we might be able to sneak something in tomorrow, just depending on what time I leave. If somebody willing to host it. I mean, I'm driving to San Diego tomorrow.
I ain't doing it. So I'm just.
All right.
he said I ain't doing it.
I'm gonna be cooking, Lou. I'm starting to cook at 5:30, 6 o'clock in the morning. I know I ain't gonna have time for real.
And Drew and Eastside Harold, I will get with the front office and talk to them about your block and see if they'll unblock you.
You done blocked them angry Cowboy fans?
Yeah, I did. Yo, like I was an infant in the game.
Oh,
An
so you just
infant.
blocked them.
And they just came with the craziness, and I'm like, man, I ain't taking this block.
But listen to me. I'm gonna give you this right here because I was notorious for that, right?
Yes, you were.
Right here, but I'm gonna tell you this right here.
Man, you were averaging blocking 10 people per show.
Listen, yeah, but I'm gonna tell you this. I'm gonna tell you. When it comes to, I'm gonna just tell the whole nation too, and this is just B fans. Listen, you can say what you want to say, but don't be that person that just purposely tries to disrupt the flow of the show.
Oh, well, that's those.
Because I'm gonna tell you, that's really the real reason why people get blocked. Is when I really feel like you're just trying to throw like it's all about like it's like if you were going to a barbershop. Some of the stuff that we do in the barbershop, we know someone would get out the barbershop and slap you in your face because it comes off disrespectful. So that's what I'm saying. Like, bro, in the barbershop though, don't get me wrong, nigga, we still get back and that's why I said I'm an NIGGA. You know what I'm saying? We still go back and forth. But there's just certain things that we don't do. And that's all I'm saying. Like, keep those same mannerisms, right? And also, fellas, also remember, we got ladies up in here, man. So to a degree, like, you know what I'm saying? And I'm going to tell you, be respectful. And I'm going to tell you, sometimes y'all be talking crazy to folks and don't be knowing they females. I know they females, and then I feel some type of way towards you. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Because I ride for, because I'm going to tell you, men who come to my show, most of the time, you guys are coming to just tell me you know more than me. The ladies that are watching my show, you know what they're saying? West Coast, I don't know as much as you, but I'm here to learn something. And I got to make sure that they get what they're here for.
Well, they're saying, I'm a Cowboy fan, and I'm leaning on you.
Exactly. And that's what I got into this game for.
So you're providing a service.
Exactly. And I'm not going to stop I'm not going to allow that to stop someone from that's here that actually wants to learn something. Yes. So that's what I'm saying. Like, disagree. But even me, if I went to an Eagles, I'm going to tell you, if I went to an Eagles podcaster, that's not me, man. Like, I wouldn't try to be the prettiest girl at someone else's wedding, bro. Like, what is wrong with you?
Ooh, that's a good analogy.
Like, bro, you can't wear white at someone else's wedding. Like, what the hell? Yeah. You can't do that, bro. Yeah. Like, it's not, you can do whatever you want to do, but come on, bro. You show up to somebody's wedding in white, everybody else is going to look at you like, bro, what the hell is wrong with you?
Right.
And
their box, let them talk, bro.
And to be honest with you, man, let's just call it what it is. It may not be for a lot of people, but it is for some. A lot of people don't like Stephen A. They don't like Shannon Sharp. They don't like Skip Bayless. And so what they do is they don't even watch it. You know what they do? They watch us. They watch some of these people don't watch Stephen A. Smith. They watch ACF, Angry Cowboy fan. Some folks don't watch it. They They watch me. They watch West. This is where they get all the Cowboy information. Why ESPN show is going on presently. The respect is there. You know, pick your choice. Law, Boss, whoever you want to watch. But this is where we are as content creators. The reason why we say that is because our numbers show that. We have thousands. We ain't trying to be braggadocious. I'm just trying to tell you the truth. When you go down and look at our shows and the number of subscribers that we have, and you add up Facebook and YouTube together, that's thousands upon thousands of people who watch what we do. And they value at least our opinions or our presentation. They like that. That's why they trusted us with that. So let's be respectful. Wes hit a nail on the head.
We let y'all get off too.
Yeah, we let y'all talk, but I'm saying, but like Wes said, we got women on here. See what I'm saying? We got women on here, and we kind of gotta, kind of act like, a woman in here, and that's just the part. But when you go real crazy and stuff like that, we have fun. We'll talk a little trash with you, but when you get out of hand, like the guy that I had to block today, when you go that route,
it always be the men that make
it. When you go that route, you leave me no choice, and I don't want to do it because actually, just like what Wes was saying about Drew in the part makes the show.
Yeah, he makes it.
It's part of it. It's part. You need that because they'll bring some more folks with you, and you ought to be good as a host to handle that, or simply ignore. It's just that simple. I don't listen to nothing East Side Harold say, except when I want to. Even when I opened up the phone lines, I control it. You see what I'm saying? But this is where we are now. So let's just be respectful. Let's go ahead and enjoy this. Listen, ladies and gentlemen. Appreciate everybody again that came with us. We're gonna go ahead and get out of here. Thank you. Now, if it's a West Coast show, y'all will get out of here. Hey, I appreciate that, Craig. Lawson. Hey, somebody love us, Wes. You see that? Look at that comment right there. Hold up.
What did it say?
Yeah, and that's my main thing. Like the people that rock with my channel, you're not my fans. I don't consider you fans. I consider you like family, and we build like family. And when people come into the channel and give the family a hard time, I got to be there to bat for them.
Yeah.
Hey, I want y'all to do something though. I want you guys to last thing I said, we promise we're gonna get out of here. I want y'all to record these little moments with ACF, right? Because in 2 years, he gonna be a totally different dude. Like, have y'all seen the president when he get elected? He got black hair. He got black hair, right? Right. He got black. Look at ACF beard, right? This is.
You don't look like me.
I was just going there, bruh. Listen to me.
Look like me.
Listen to me. This is what is year one for you? This is
Yep.
He blogged his whole first year. He got his whole first year. So this is his second year. He be ready for a new contract 2 years because he's smart. You know what I'm saying? We ain't waiting to that. We ain't doing that.
He'll be iced out, dog.
You know what I'm saying? But listen to me. Why? I want y'all to just take a picture of his beard. Listen, do y'all see what I got on my head, right? Yeah. I cut it off. So you can't tell what's going on in my life.
Oh yeah.
Listen, look at that beard.
Santa Claus coming.
In 2 seasons, that's what that cowboy life gonna do to it right there.
Santa Claus coming, man. It's got to come. You see what I'm saying? You're gonna look like me, iced out.
And I'm gonna tell you,
like Grady Wills and off Sanford or something.
Hey, and I'm gonna tell you what. I'm gonna tell you why I don't block for haters no more. Because the Cowboys be doing some weird stuff. Some of this stuff y'all be saying be right. I be like, damn, that's a good ass comment right there. You know?
Yeah.
Like, you literally get to the point where you start agreeing with your haters. Like, you know what? Maybe we ain't shit. You know what I'm saying? You know what?
Hey,
we are delusional.
You know what? And our greatest shows are when the Cowboys lose. Our greatest shows. Our greatest shows are when the Cowboys, because they had a whole fan base that beat us, come talk trash to us.
But you know what I mean? Like, I be agreeing with the haters. Like, you know what? Maybe we are delusional.
Yeah.
Maybe Steve.
We lost to the Arizona Cardinals. Maybe we are delusional.
Yeah, maybe we do be, gas. You know what I'm saying? Like, for real. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But hey, man, you guys. Hey, listen to me. You would have never gotten an hour and 40 minutes out of me on without having some people on here. I promise you, I would have gave you an excuse at the 48-minute mark.
You're a fool. Crazy.
So you got an hour and 40 minutes out of me today because we had some. You know what I'm saying? Because we had some great content, man. Hey, man, I'm out of here. Y'all know what it is, man.
And
Go
we
ahead.
all out, and I'm gonna go and crank it up. This is how we lead the show. Thanks again. This really is not the big time show. This is Cowboys Uncut. I just hosted it, but this is West Coast show. But we appreciate all of y'all for popping in with us. We'll see you. Well, you look out for Wes. Wes may come on tomorrow. I won't be with you, but I'll definitely be with you on Friday. ACF may be with us too. You just never know. But regardless, tune in. We'll be here. Y'all have a happy 4th. This has been Cowboys Uncut. We'll holler at y'all.